Hey, welcome back, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in my lab, in the book. Oh, I'm engulfed in this thing, so I'm ready to get started. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's handle our business. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through a mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where I'm going with this? Let's get there together. See where we going? Let's get there together. Stop repeating. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, oh, they simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, and knows not that they know. Yeah, they spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my yacht be true. Let's talk about God. You always talk about God. I'm going to continue to talk about it, but this time we're going to talk about the mind of God conceives creation as a dream within a dream. What the hell are you talking about? That's why I'm the teacher, okay? I got you. You see, when I wear this hat on, I'm teaching. All right. I just got finished giving you a lesson about Shabaka Stone. I'm going to wrap that up with giving you the last part about what the philosophy was. Then we're going to go into God's mind. The understanding that God is located where? In me. Where in you? Within the body of all things is also found in the ancient yoga text, Yoga Vashastra, first recorded in circa 750 ACE. That's a long time after we gave you that concept, but it's okay. Just as there is butter in what? Every kind of milk. Similarly, Supreme abides in the bodies of all his things, aka creation. He has a hand in everything. Simple as that. He's part of everything. They try to break it down. I'm trying to make it a little more simple. Get my man from the Yankees, fine powder. You know what they do with fine powder. Moving on. All right, here you go. So again, the 7 Hermetic principles says the universe is mental. All is mental, as is stated by the god, you ready? Tahuti, Hermes, Trismegistus, thrice great. Okay, this is the mind of God. I tell you that. Sorry, I didn't give you that lesson about who Tahuti is. Okay, that's your mind. We all have Tahuti in us. Again, this is all about you. It's an aspect of your character. And the first thing you know to be a right thinker, you need to know who Tahuti is. That means you know your mind. They learn how to control it. But Tahuti is God's mind, also yours. The universe is mental. Remember, the universe is mental. And they who grasp and understand this concept of the mental nature of the universe, mean you're able to comprehend it, understand it. What happens? That means you are far along that path to what? Self-mastery. If you understand the words that come out my mouth, you're on your way. All right? My nose itching. All right. Now, here we go. Creation itself is thought, and it is sustained by what? Thought. Power. Another name for the God Tahuti is the God of writing. He was the Medjugorje, the writings of God. That's God's mind. He put it down so we can experience it. The God of writing and wisdom. The scribe of the gods is Tahuti. And the similarity of the word, they call them Thoth, okay? Thoth, to the word thought. Play on, words there. Okay, is strikingly close, similar, since thought is the determiner of what? Your fate in the karmic scales of Maya. Who's standing there recording everything? Tahuti, Thoth, your mind. You can't go nowhere without that. Ra don't go home. Ra travels the sun in his bars symbolically. He only need 2 people during the daytime. Maya and Tahuti. Okay, so even God knew that. Watch this. Now the similarity in the word thought, and from the karmic concept, you reap what you sow. The scales of what? Maya. There they go again. Maya and Tahuti. Maya. Thought represents, again, the mind, the mental. That's thought's job. His job is to think. Right? Thinking is you mastering thought. I did that a long time ago. I love him. Okay? At one time, you should be your name. No, I'm going to change my name. I don't give a damn. I'm P-Funk. And what I do is all that, but the name ain't changing. All right? I'm pure real. Whatever I do is still going to be pure real. Okay? Self-mastery don't change the name. All right. Mental advancement is what? Being able to raise one's consciousness and complete understanding of the teachings. And that is key to understanding creation. You have to understand it. You have to be able to follow it along. And it's going to walk you somewhere. It's going to, that moment. Excuse me. Sorry, I get excited. Okay? That's passion right there. God is the underlying reality, consciousness. He's all conscious. He know all. He give you your own individual consciousness to do whatever you want. That's God. That's God. Now, and he's beyond all events of the world. Why? God is that which is perceived telepathically. Why? Because it's all mental. Telepathy, I just gave you that lesson. And also the perceiver. How could that be? He is him. He created his creation, humans. He's not human. He gave the humans what? His spirit. And he also gave us consciousness. We put them 2 together, we can know him. Animals don't have that ability, so they will never know him. They can't worship, none of that. They just go on instinct. And for those humans who only get to the 3rd level of knowing themselves, they like beasts of the field. They won't make it. Okay? God only wants the righteous. And you can be righteous. Your choice. Moving on. So therefore, only God exists. Everything is God concept. Everything is the emanation of God. Once you realize and understand that, okay, now you can work within the parameters of having what? Knowledge of that. Not knowing that, you just go, hey, why are we here? Why I wasn't born? What's coming? All that nonsense. Okay? Ignorance. Okay. But back to the lesson. Nature does not exist as a separate entity from God, just like His creation. I guess like this because I'm hoping you're getting the point. This to me, this is teaching. I'm trying to do it respectfully because I get excited. So you got to understand that. That's all. And remember, the soul, which is of God, is of all things. We call them netter. The God, one netter that's in all and everything is of him. Everything comes from the one. I got that from George 50 years ago. What is going on with this nose thing today? All right, where we at? We getting there. Work with me. We getting there. All right, where we at? Number 7. Underlying, okay, here you go. Now, the God, again, it's God all the time with me. If you don't want God, I ain't the man. If you're atheist, you can cut me by. Why? Because you ain't gonna like what I'm talking about. But you could tune in and get understanding. That might change your perspective. All right. But God, the underlying reality of all things, consciousness, behind all objects that exist, even the wood, the minerals, the food, the provision, and all things that come from these. God covers everything. Number 8, last one, the doctrine of life, mental peace and death, criminal behavior, mental unrest. Peace comes to those who know themselves. Death comes to those who commit crimes against themselves. Same thing. Make a difference. Remember, you are. Everything is you. So what you do, come back to you. Moving on. Again, that can only be true if what? You reap what you sow. That's karma. It's true. All right. The mind of God. I did all that to get here. This is going to be good. That was the little pre-memory, get you set up. That was the segue. Now let's go. The mind of God conceives creation as a dream within a dream. This way it gets good for me. Let's go. From the ancient Egyptian scripture, he says, I, in the form of Khepri. Khepri is a scarab beetle, okay, called dung beetles. Okay, they eat dung. They lay their eggs in dung. They're born out of dung. They are the garbage men of the Serengeti, as they call them. Okay, and we respected them for this reason. Watch, I am in the form of Khepri. That's Ra. That's another concept. Netter declares that before him, nothing exists. True. So when did time and space begin? The realm of matter, the noon, the primeval waters, which is the unformed matter, okay, is there potential, but it's just there. Even that didn't exist. His power was not exhausted by that what? Single creative act of what? The Big Bang. Let there be. Wasn't up but a word and it was done. Didn't mean nothing. He continued. He didn't stop there. No, that was just, listen, if you're in a dark room, you're in a dark area, as a Mason, we bring you in blindfold, okay? And we take you through all that, and we ask you after all that, what do you desire most? And to a man, light. And we pull the blindfold off and let there be light, okay? That's your initiation into the Masonic order. We're going to bring you light, Masonic light. That's all, symbolically. You there by your own free will. We ask all those questions before we get there. Now you're a participant in a cult follower. You one of them. You've been took. All right, but it's supposed to make you a better person, and it do. That it do. Why? Because what they using work. Like my philosophy, I know it work. Why? I use it. You can't tell me you don't or don't know. I ain't asking for your approval for what I do. So understand that. Now, and his power was not exhausted by doing that. Why? Because he continued to what? To create millions and millions of new forms out of what? That which he had already created, which is male and female. And from that point on, what did they do? Be fruitful what? He don't add or lose anything from that. Why? It's his creation. And he did it to that. Reciprocity. Give and receive. Give and receive. That's harmony between two opposites coming together to make a whole. And this is the scarab beetle. Name is Khepri. Okay. This right here, you see a guy with a scarab head. Okay. A man with scarab head beetle. That's Khepri. And we give them identity, we get them form, put them in physical life form, you know, the scarab head, anthropomorphic, okay, to show them the quality of the scarab beetle is what we're trying to get you to understand. So we put a scarab beetle on the head of a man. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm going to retract where I was at. I think I left off here where it says, from the ancient Egyptian scripture, in the form of Khepri, Ra the Netter declares that before him nothing exists. Time, space, the realm of matter, noon, the primeval waters, unformed matter did not exist. His power was not exhausted by that single creative act of creation, a thought, okay? He continued to create millions and millions of new forms out of that which he had already created. This is the scarab beetle, okay? Well respected in Africa, so much that they deified him, gave him godlike status, okay? Let's talk about it right quick. I got a paragraph here, good information. This is the idea. Just as a dream can be experienced within another dream, God creates new forms of existence, aka worlds, systems, universe, life forms, etc. as successful mental thought within thoughts. That's tough. Modern physics would see this concept as a multi-dimensional movement of energy and consciousness. Energy is neither used nor wasted. It can only be transferred. Only reformulated, aka transferred, into other changing infinity. In one of the most important but well-known ancient Indian Vedic texts called Yoga Vishastra, it says, Ramayana, there is a story that's illustrating the same idea in India they had in Egypt of creation as expressed by God in the form of Kepra. A seeker of enlightenment, that's what we are, meditates on his own existence and finds that he is meditating upon someone who is what? Having a dream. I told you we're part of God's dream. But in India, they say Krishna asleep. And when he opened up his eyes, everything go back to destruction. And close them again, it'll restart. Okay? We got the same concept. When all of the God's functions is done, it's back up into one. Same concept. That's what they're saying. All right? But now the dream subject being meditated on, watch this, discovers he is in the same way we exist through many incarnations, only creating what? The projection of a body. The reason why the serpent is respected because it sheds its skin. The spirit, the physical body, is like the skin on the snake. The physical body is the skin for the spirit. When the spirit body runs out, spirit just changes and go get another one. Snake does the same thing. That's why they use the concept. And remember, they were smart. They used gifts and qualities of the animal to show you how nature works and how God is perfected everything. And watch this. Protection for the body. And watch this. The term meditate. Now the root of personality, your root, excuse me, sorry about that. The seeker in light, you find out that you are the same as having a dream. The dream subject being meditated on discovers that it's the same existence. Okay. And through many reincarnations, that's why I went to snake thing. The snake just shed the skin and keep on going. That was the idea of immortality for the snake. But the projection of the body is like the clothing for the spirit. And the surrounding world. But in reality, each of us, you ready? We've been saying this, we're going to drive it home. Each one of us is God. Not just Jesus in the flesh. Anything flesh with the spirit is God. Moving on. Having immutable dreams, recycling over and over and over. Now, like when you go to sleep and don't wake up, whatever you was doing when you went to sleep, that's what you're going to be doing for eternity, conceptually. But in the Yoga Vishastra, as well as the creation story of Kepri, creation, occurs when, during the power of the mind to think right and believe in what is thought, since the universe proceeds from the mind of God through a dreamlike process, as it were, what happened? It follows that all things, our mental ideas, as well as what is called the physical reality, are in reality only emanations from the cosmic mind of who? God. The cosmic mind belongs to him. The individual conscious mind is ours. We got to connect it with that one. That's the concept. All right, here you go. So therefore, it follows that atonement of the individual human mind with the cosmic mind will bring forth what? That union between you and your higher self, aka knowing yourself. That's what meditation does. It's done telepathically. With what? With the cosmos, aka Maya. Thus, by getting back to the source, God, of your original thoughts of your mind, connected with him, you know all. Just like he's all conscious, you become all conscious. It is possible now to find enlightenment. I'm loving it. I hope you enjoy. I hope you understand it, because I'm trying to get it to you. I'm trying to make them points. This task may be accomplished by simple but intense reflection on the nature of reality, keeping it real, as we are innately divine. It ain't a choice. We are, whether you know it, like it or not. That's what it is. Get used to it. Know thyself, and you have that idea. We are innately divine netters, aka gods. We too can what? Create with what? Our minds. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. And I can do all things. Through what? Through God who strengthened me mentally. And what's this? Not only ideas, but we have new physical realities as well. Through the practice of daily exercise, I'm in the gym every day, of what? Our heart, mind, and tongue, which is your will. It is only because we have been what? Convinced by the world, okay, that what? We are puny animals, regular just human beings, and we in need of salvation and assistance from what? An outside source of ourselves. Nope. That we exist in a degraded, depressed state of mind of ignorance of who we are. And if we don't better that, we're going to continue the same cycle over and over. We won't be around, but it'll continue to go on and on. Therefore, wrapping it up, I'm taking it home. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, now from an even higher perspective, what? It must be understood that our concepts, our thoughts of God, the cosmic mind that creates and causes existence to appear, to exist, is only what? A projection of God. This is all part of his dream. We're part of it. Hope you understand the concept. I got more. I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to bring part 2 to this. I got a whole nother page of information. And then we're going to go into who is God. I'm excited. So, in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. We'll meet again one day. If you do what you're supposed to do, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm out.